because we've been trying to get 14,000 gold. Let's see. Huh, my strength didn't go up, but I learned mid-heal, which is going to be very useful. Yeah, sure. I know that jingle is like da 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 when you get a level is so nice, very satisfying. All right. No, Aleph, we need to get back into the town. Yeah, I didn't get any strength increases from that level, so I did get other increases like my defense. That's good. Gonna in a bit. Yeah, essentially I'm just trying to grind for that super good shield. I know it's also having a nice side effect of allowing me to increase my power, my defense. We have the Fire Blade already, which is helping us whittle down more people, more of the enemies. I have no idea what level you have to be to fight the Dragon Lord, but there's still a couple of things we need to do. Ow. I know I'm playing Beyond. I actually started late, so that's probably why I'm playing Beyond the time I would actually be stopped. Granted, it's mostly grinding, so it's not a big a deal. You guys miss stuff. We're not doing any significant plot point stuff, because we took care of that already. Pretty early on in the stream. The rest of it's best been exploring, trying to get here. Did a little bit of the village before the time ran out, and then now we're just doing all the less fun to watch stuff, grinding. Yeah, I find it fascinating. Like, I myself, in terms of, I was talking about like watching people play video games. I think like in terms of actual streamers I watch, I don't actually watch that many streamers. I watch a lot of like well, I actually watch a lot more fighting game streamers, or more my thing, because I like fighting games and competition. I think probably one of my favorite content creators is probably like for fighting games is like Maximilian Dude. Always fun to watch. He's been doing one he's been doing his little series on YouTube. Well, it's actually his Twitch stream, but it's edited down for YouTube, but it's related to the legacy of Terry Bogard, that character. Are you okay? Well, yeah, we have that command in the chat too. Oof. So he's playing through all the Fatal Fury games and oh, nice. And like some of the King of Fighters and playing as Terry. It's actually really amusing. Some of the bosses in those SNK, which is the company that makes Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. Some of those bosses are just so insane. It's crazy. Of course, everyone, if you're playing King of Fighters, oh, spoiler alert, one of the boss characters' name is Rugal. He has a move called Genocide Cutter, which is like a super kick that hits really hard. Wait, what? Did you just say Capcom is going to make a new Darkstalkers? Cause I thought they were not gonna do. Well, I don't know. Did they? I don't know if someone changed. I heard something today about like they're thinking about, or someone wants to do it for them. Basically, by someone means Lab Zero, the people that make you know them mostly as Skullgirls and making it for Indivisible. But I think they're saying like we'd love to do it for them, but it doesn't mean that they'll get it. Oh, Capcom, I don't know. Capcom's fighting game record. Okay, so guys, this is a little bit separate from Dragon Quest, but Capcom's record with fighting games isn't exactly spotless now. I mean, Street Fighter V didn't do very well for a Street Fighter, and at least they're supporting that still. But Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite kind of tanked really, really hard. It's kind of sad, actually. So I don't know if they're really that interested in doing. I mean, they could revive their IPs, but I mean, they're still. I guess the jury's out. They haven't announced anything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like Darkstalkers. I mean, I liked it enough that I have I actually have the arcade, I know. I have the arcade computer that runs Darkstalkers 3. Or what do we call it? Is it Vampire Hunt? I forgot which was Vampire Savior or Vampire... I think Vampire Hunter in Japanese, but like... But I have the arcade... I can actually run the original thing on the real arcade hardware. It's pretty fun. Oh, you wanted to get a Morgan poster. Oh, Morgan. My first... I was in love. No, I'm just kidding. Love at first sight. No, I'm just joking. But in seriousness, like, I think one of the first video... I saw it when I was only, like... I think I was, like, 13 or something like that. But I was just like... She was... Like, Morgan is one of the first child characters that I thought very, very sexy. I was like... Oh my gosh, she looks so beautiful. Well, I mean, like, I was a teenager, so I hadn't really been seeing lots and lots of, like, scantily clad women. And, well, Morgan is, she's not dressed conservatively, that's for sure. But yeah, when I first saw the intro to, like, I think it was Darkstalkers 3. It was at that point, right? I don't remember anymore. I think it was, actually. I was just like, who is that? Oh, you played John Talbane? Nice. I was too scared to play the fighting game for real, though. I know, it's actually a really cool concept to have a werewolf Bruce Lee. It's really, really fun. Like, I mean, now I can really appreciate it. I mean, back then I was more... I was just like, oh my gosh, they're wearing a whole lot. Oh boy, actually I should have probably healed. Crap. Oh yeah, I almost died. Yikes, that is the worst. Oh my goodness, I almost cost myself like $1 billion. Oi, that was a little too risky. Oh wait, I have mid-heal now. Why am I doing this? I forgot, I have mid-heal. I don't have to wait. I know. There was a couple of times during this grinding session where I kind of autopiloted, and then I'm like, oh, whoops. I almost got killed there, and almost could have lost a lot of the money I lost. I mean, like, the thing is, you won't lose EXP, but you'll lose money, which is kind of exactly what we don't want to do. Yikes. That is, like, the most unlucky... See, this is the thing, the game... When you just drop your guard, the game will just wallop you really hard for... being careless. Yeah, if that had hit for 22, I would have been dead. That would have been a complete disaster. Mine has been a couple of times in when we're playing on mainstream other games where that almost, like, the parody miraculously survives an attack that would have killed otherwise. Oh my gosh, that was nuts. Oh, 6,000 to go. Probably gonna actually be level 18 because just from simply trying to get enough money to buy that shield. I think probably gonna stop once we get the shield, but because I don't think we... Offended me? About what? Okay, here we have the stupid... Okay, good. Sheesh. Ban you? What is it about the whole tips thing? No, don't worry about that. It's not like you were trying to be malicious. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm like, what, about tips? Nah, not really. Like, if you were deliberately being like... If someone is... You can tell the difference between someone who's just trying to flout... Oh, for this game, please. Like, Link's Awakening made more sense, where I was trying to figure things out on my own. But this game, I don't care. That's why it's not a blind play, so I don't mind. Like, if anyone has, like... Because I already know the plot of this game, by the way. I already know... I mean, the plot's simple. Like, there's no need... And, like, this game basically needs a guide. I mean, you're not gonna figure most of this stuff out on your own. I mean, they give you some decent tips now with this version of the game, but it's like... It's kind of open-ended, so, like, I just said screw it. I have a guide here, I have maps and everything. It's too bad they didn't do what they did with Phantasy Star 1, where they actually had the... Although that game also required a guide. There was 1 or 2 times you needed a guide for it. So in this game, there's no rule on tips for this game. Because this game is Dragon Quest. It's from the 80s. It was expected that you kind of needed some help. Or you needed the manual. I don't know if this game has aged as well as... Well, Final Fantasy 1 is also kind of like... Well, Final Fantasy 1's more linear from what I remember. I think, like, you have a lot... Like, the dungeons are kind of, like, crazy, but, like... With levels, you can kind of get through it. And it's pretty linear from what I remember. There's no side quests, so... This game is more open-ended than Final Fantasy 1, but it's a lot shorter, that's for sure. Oh. Stupid thing. But yeah, don't worry. I mean, I don't see why you would... I'm not... You're a good... You've been a good viewer, Textscape. I don't see any reason that you should be banned? I'm just like, huh? Oh boy. Oh gosh. Yeah, we are not taking a risk. Yeah, this thing... This monster... The Vis Major is just... Oh my gosh. Try to give me heart attacks here. I was like, if they knock you down below to 33, it gets really scary, especially because their sizzle is so powerful. Well, they're a mage, so yeah. Even the Green Dragon is less dangerous than it. Because he's not really able to do much damage anymore. I know, this game's equipment costs as well. And do you know the worst part? It's not even that. Like, it's bad, but if you played the Famicom or the NES version, it's even worse. We'd be grinding a lot longer than that. Like they are on all the yeah, that's, I guess it's tuned pretty hard in a lot of them from what I've heard. I wouldn't know, but especially since the only games I've actually seen kind of like up close are now this one and Dragon Quest VIII. But even then, I wasn't the one playing, so I don't know the full. I think I know someone. I think for people who like enjoy the grind, they did it actually totally fine. Sometimes you just want to mindlessly toil away at something. It's sort of like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's sort of like doing something like with a fidget spinner or whatever, something to keep you occupied. But in this game, the nice thing about it is that you're working toward a goal, whereas those are literally just there to like keep you in pace or keep your mind occupied while you're doing something else. Yeah, you probably could grind this game one. That's why I'm doing other things other than just focusing on grinding. Although this game, there were a couple close calls during this grinding session still, because they still hit pretty hard, even at this level. Oh, I probably should heal up after this. I mean, the Green Dragon is now pathetic. Oh, jeez. We're close though. I'm gonna heal up now. That's why I'm talking about random things now. Because otherwise I would probably go completely nuts. Alright, get some rest. I'm probably gonna stop pretty soon too. I don't think we're gonna go actually do the... What is that? Next time I've not been sleeping well for the... Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you're gonna sleep better. Seriously. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night, and thanks for stopping by. Oh, much love. One love, one fam. Yeah, thanks for supporting, and get some rest. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I know. Health is really important. Seriously. Check something. So yes, I think we're probably gonna stop right, or we can just try to get. I'm probably gonna go run back, save, and then come back to the desert again from the other way, rather than coming from this side. That way I have a save in case I have a save back in the town, in the Kingstown, not Kingstown, what am I blanking? In Tantegel. Yeah, I think Dragon Quest XI is actually very, very fun. A lot of people say like it's kind of it's both familiar, but they did some stuff to make things more interesting. So that's what I've heard, some good stuff, and I heard the story is actually pretty good. Well, at least when I went into Japan about 1.5 years ago, well, almost, yeah, it's almost 2, but 1.5 years ago in Comiket, the PlayStation 4 version of the game had just come out, so there was a ton, like during the Comiket, there was a circle entirely for Dragon Quest XI. It was super crazy. Like, it was really cool seeing so much passion for the game. Even if I hadn't played it, at least like I could admire the art. I mean, the character designs are pretty neat. I feel like that's how it always is. Like, Toriyama is just really, has just some really interesting designs. Even from back then, you can kind of see his work in the monsters. Yes, these monsters are made by him. So not only did he do the characters, he does the monsters as well. Obviously, some of the spin-offs are not made by him, but, you know, are not, the art was not made by him. But, like, the main games are always, he's always the character designer. The spin-offs look like his work, but because like people are now really good at copying his style. I mean, keep in mind, like, Akira Toriyama has been around, like, doing art commercially for a long time. I mean, this game was in the 80s, so, and then after that he would launch a manga, which you all might know as Arale. I mean, Arale is really cool too, but no, it's Dragon Ball that you guys probably know him for. Although Arale is getting more attention now that people are finding more about it, because the information is now flowing around. Oh lol, I got the EXP. Speaking of the level, oh shoot, now I'm gonna hit really hard. Well, now I am above the now I'm at the prerequisite I need to kill the next boss. I'm probably now, because I did the 14, I'm not even done yet with the 14,000. Oh my goodness, please hit him. Oh, this bird. Stupid Chimera. Why are you making my life harder, man? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta be this way? I just want to get on with my life. Get 2,000 gold so I can purchase a weapon, so I can go to the place and defeat a certain thing that I need to do to get that item that they were talking about, the one that was hidden away by Magog. And to that, I just need 2,000 more gold. Just 2,000 more. Just need to slaughter. Oh man, I've pretty much slaughtered an entire population at this point. Yeah, I think ending at the end of the grinding session is probably a good idea. Or at least getting us to that town in the desert. And then we can work from there. Ow! So close. Yeah, you know. I'm kind of really impressed by the people who can do this as a full-time job. Now that I was thinking about it, about how much time is spent beating the crap out. Sorry, what am I thinking? About, like, playing video games. Because it's a lot of work. I mean, it doesn't seem like... You would think it wouldn't be, but it is. Because, like, even interacting with audience, it's like... You put... I know I'm being very kind of... I mean, I'm just telling you guys how it really is. And it doesn't mean that you guys are... That the viewers are burdens or anything like that. Well, not for me, at least. But I'm sure, like, people with larger viewership, it's just tough. Because you gotta put on... Because you have to have the persona you've created. And for some people, they can't stay like that forever. It's really hard. Because you yourself are changing, but some people want you to stay the same forever. And that's for better or worse, I suppose. So I guess if you're I feel like rather than doing that, if you're genuine, people can tell. People can tell if you're genuine about things. Or your reactions are genuine. And if your reactions are genuine, people will like you for who you are. I know, this is kind of weird. Obviously, I mean, like, the Twitch me is the kind of like the real me, sort of. I don't know how to explain it. Even I'm not really sure. Is this the real me? Existential crisis ensues. But I think if you're just playing something and you're feeling are genuine, then people can see it. So that's why even I don't try to, like... I feel like pretending like you like a game more than you really do is probably... I know, it's a delicate balance, right? On the one hand, you could be like... You don't want to pretend you like something just to, like, make people happy. I don't know why it's... Like, you don't, because it won't come off as genuine. People will be like, he's pretending they like the game, but you don't sense that honesty, and that's kind of not great. You don't want to send a message that you're dishonest, but at the same time, you also don't want to anger the fans of said game you're playing by being too harsh. I mean, like, I'm like sometimes concerned. I'm like, am I being too hard on games? And like, I think and some fans can't accept negative opinions about their game. And it gets really tough, because on the one hand, you're like, you don't want to, it's not that you hate them as people or anything like that, it's just, but you can't possibly like every single game. Like, even you yourself has preferences. So it's always a tough balancing act. And it's really hard to be tactful yet, like, honest. But I'm sure, like, if you're say it the right way, then people can understand. Oh, darn it. I came too early. I needed a little more. Oh. Wait. Oh. Lol. Long ago, when darkness did threaten the land, a great hero did descend from beyond the heavens. And lo, the hero's name was called Erdrick. Thinkest thou that Erdrick was a savior sent unto us by the great and benevolent goddess? Perhaps. And if you want to know whether or not he's talking about the truth, well, you'll find out soon enough in Dragon Quest III, which actually features that Erdrick. Okay, well, we need a couple more things to beat up. And once we get that and the shield, then we good. I don't think we're gonna go. I'm gonna drag us to the desert. Yeah. Oh, finally, jeez. Sometimes those chimeras make me a little nervous because they can dodge so well. Yeah, I have to just kill 5 chimeras or a couple of dragons, and we're good. I'm way over level now than I was originally intending to be. I didn't expect to grind it would take all the way to level 18 to get enough money to get the shield to move on with my life. But yeah. So, speaking of, like, I was just thinking about streaming in general. But I guess, like, hobby streamers is just like, you don't have a reason to make people impressed. I don't know. At the same time, you also have to respect other people. I know it's hard, and people have their own opinions about things. I do think that there is a certain amount of respect that you should give to people, especially like strangers you don't really know, even if they're... And I think, like, that's kind of important too. Because you don't possibly know everything. You don't know what certain people groups are like, and it's dangerous to assume that they are a certain way. Oh yeah, yeah. Why can't I hit you? Oh no. Well, at least I hit him with Fizzle, and he tried to use Fizzle against me. Lol. Oh yeah. Okay, one more attack, and then one more monster, and then we can finally... Okay, you know what? Nope, not taking a risk. I'm just gonna buy it now. No more risks. Just buy the shield. Alright. I need the silver shield. Yes. Modest sum. Yes, sure, I'll equip it. Alright, so I need to sell the iron shield, which is worse than the silver shield. Yes, please. No, I'm good. Thank you. That's all I wanted from you, dude. Alright. Well, I need to... Well, got all the levels, got all that equipment. Let's get out of here. I'm just gonna warp us to... Not Ratatome, what am I thinking? Tantagel. To Tantagel, away! Let's get healed up. Let's use the inn here because it's super cheap. And then I'm gonna go save the king, and then we'll go off to our journey to go to the desert town. Yeah, I'm gonna save that I did all that grinding. I don't want to lose all the... Although I guess I have no money to care about, so even if I did die, it wouldn't matter. 1964. Wow, I'm actually pretty close to getting a level from level 19. Alright, no, I won't continue. It serveth even the mighty to take pause and reflect upon their deeds from time to time. We shall await thy return most eagerly, brave Aleph. Alright, so we're going to stop here for today. It's perfectly at the 2-hour mark. So we will go ahead and go to the desert town of Dama. I forgot the name of the town. But it's any case, it's where Magog buried something that was very interesting to us. So we want to see what's over there, and we'll be heading there next stream. So I hope you guys did enjoy this grinding session of Dragon Quest. It's fortunate that the day wasn't full of more interesting adventuring. We finished the adventuring in 10 minutes, so that was all that was major. And there's a couple of like exploration, gone to a new town, and that was the major part of the exploration. And the rest was all grinding. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed Dragon Quest, and I will see you next time for when we go to the desert town and fight some monsters with our newly found levels and do a bunch of stuff to get ready for the Dragon Lord. Anyway, thank you all for watching. So as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 星期三见, which means see you on Wednesday, and 谢谢收看, which means thanks for watching. 求神祝福你们, may God bless you, and 愿你的一天有福, may your day be full of blessing. So that means that we will be doing our next stream on the day before Halloween, right? It'll probably be our last stream of October, and then November will be when we start. Either we're going to be continuing this game or going to Shadow Hearts. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Take care and enjoy this intro of Dragon Quest as we sign out. Good night, everybody. Please feel free to join us at our social. I will go ahead and put it here. Please join us on Discord or YouTube or on Facebook, and I will see you around. Take care and good night.